All right, thanks, Kent. Really proud of our players and the progress we've made. Obviously, I know the score turned out well for us, but what I was most pleased with, I felt like we were a more connected team today. I enjoyed watching our players celebrate each other's success, and that's certainly something we want to continue to build. Really fired up for Derek Fountain and Cam Hayes. They were fantastic tonight, and I don't think it was an accident. They've had great practices. They've shown great leadership, and I think both were very well prepared when their opportunity came, and their impact on the game was obviously huge. So open it up for any questions.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, 51 points from the bench tonight. Just how easy is it to win a game like that when your bench is contributing like that?
Well, I think it started at the defensive end. Derek off the bench with 7 steals, I believe, led us in offensive rebounds. Those are effort, hustle type plays, and that enabled us to get out in transition, get some easier baskets, get some confidence on the offensive end. But I thought the bench was great. Kendall Coleman gets 7 rebounds. Thought he was very physical, and you know, Adam got a lot of good looks. We want him taking every single one of those threes, but it's very encouraging for me to see we go 12 for 28 from 3 on a night where he didn't shoot it as well as he's capable as one of the top shooters in all of college basketball. So I thought that balance off the bench was just the key to the game.
Yeah, can you talk about how you acquired Derek? I know he had his playing time slashed by 10 minutes a game last year at State. I mean, had you seen him before in AU and kind of where exactly how he would fit in with you?
Yeah, Derek's a guy we had at our elite camp when he was a 9th grader in high school at Murray State. We ended up signing one of his teammates, DeQuan Smith. So I've been very familiar with Derek over the years. Love his character. Love his versatility at 6'10". And so when he was in the portal this spring and we had the opportunity to bring him to Baton Rouge, that was a big pickup for us. So excited about the way he's progressing from a consistency standpoint every day, and I think it carried over to the game tonight.
Matt, you mentioned Tuesday your 2-point shooting wasn't up to par. It looked like tonight. I think I had 18 to 30, I believe. It was point of emphasis this last couple of days, I imagine.
Definitely a point of emphasis. 18 to 30, and I still think we missed a few easy ones there in the first half. A few easy layups, but improvements to goal, and I thought we showed that tonight. Some of that came from the offensive glass. Some of it came from doing a good job of getting defensive stops, which enabled us to get out in transition for some easy 2-on-1s, 3-on-1 fast breaks that led to some higher percentage 2-point shots for us. So we need to continue to improve that. I think when you look at our offensive numbers, that 2-point percentage and then our turnover rate being a little too high will continue to be points of emphasis for us.
Yeah, kind of like Glenn said, I mean, 51 bench points. What was your message to, the reserves coming into this game after having, some silent games to start off the season?
Well, I want them to play with great confidence. We have very good players coming off the bench, but I think it all starts with your practice habits. Maybe I'm just old school in that way. I think you usually end up playing the way you practice, and I think we've had 3 really good days this week where we've gotten better because we've practiced better, more locked in, more engaged, more attention to detail, all of those things that are going to have to be really important for us as we move on through the season. But credit to those guys coming off the bench. I thought they were fantastic tonight.
Yeah, just 17 steals tonight. What was it about the defense that you might have saw different from these first 2 games? Was there anything different at all?
Well, I think you go into from a scouting standpoint, that had been a weakness of New Orleans coming into the game. They had struggled with some turnovers, so we wanted to do a good job with our pressure. I thought it started from the opening jump ball. I thought Juice Hill got us started with our 94 feet of pressure out front. We were able to disrupt some of their timing on the offensive end of the floor. Coach Schlesinger, they run great stuff offensively, as you saw some of the high-low clinic they put on there the last few minutes of the game. So I thought the pressure on the perimeter was able to disrupt some of that, which in turn led to deflections and steals, which got us out in transition for some easier scores.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers kind of evened out by the end, but for most of that game, they were shooting, I guess, over 40% from three, but like 30% for the game. I mean, just what does that say about your 2-point defense and kind of the paint presence, or just what was working, I guess, inside the paint for you guys defensively?
Yeah, I don't know that it was great, to be honest with you, Glenn. I think they shot too high a percentage from three. The Wilson Rouse, the transfer from Pacific, can really shoot it, and we got to make him put that ball on the floor some. But at the end of the day, when you get 17 steals, force 23 turnovers, that was the difference for us.
Anything else? All right. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you.